The Attorney General's office is taking a look at a local company accused of taking advantage of immigrants. The company is accused of selling suspicious identification cards to Mexican migrants.
The company claims the IDs allow the migrants to open bank accounts, get insurance, and avoid hassles with the police. Reporter Fred Blankenship has been looking into this practice, and he joins us now. Fred.
Well, Carol, how agencies are now calling this a scam. The DMV says an international driver's license should only cost about $20. Calle and Associates of San Diego is charging 40 times that amount for its services. Some say they are giving false information as well as providing false hope. Our undercover video uncovers the truth.
I think it's not right to take advantage of people, and especially when they're charging $800 to people that don't make enough money.
Jose Orozco knows what it's like to want the American dream. Born in Mexico, it took him years to become a U.S. citizen. He's angry because he feels a local company is taking migrants for a ride with suspicious IDs and false promises.
She says that with that, I can open a bank account, I can register my car, I can buy a car, get insurance, and I won't be hassled by the police.
Orozco came across this ad in a Mexican newspaper offering international and Mexican driver's licenses regardless of a person's legal status. The hook? It allows migrants to drive legally in the United States. Unit 10's undercover camera captures on video a sales presentation to Mr. Orozco. He wanted us to see and hear the sales pitch. The IDs come with a seal, a so-called legal identification card number, and the claim that Calle and Associates of San Diego is the only company registered by the federal government to sell the IDs. Jose believes the company is targeting migrants in low-income areas.
It's $800 total. I got to pay up $400 up front. After that, I can pay payments of $200.
And the worst thing about this is, according to authorities, the IDs may not be worth the paper they're printed on.
We're going to need to see something else on you.
CHP officer Mark Gregg says this identification wouldn't work.
This issued by itself by a private company would appear to me to be just a simple means of making a lot of money very quickly.
According to Officer Gregg, California law makes it illegal for a private company to sell any ID similar in size and form to one offered by the state.
They are claiming that. It does have the state of California flag on the front of this to make it appear to be possibly authorized by the state of California. However, the identification number they put on it cannot be accessed through any state or federal system. How do we really know how that person obtained that particular document?
That's not what Orozco is told.
¿Quién es esta persona? ¿Dónde vive? ¿Cuál es su dirección? Todo.
Is that okay? We paid a visit to Calle and Associates. I want to ask you some questions about this, your advertisement right here saying... Owner Victor Calle tells us the IDs are not government documents, but claims because he has a trademark, he can sell the documents throughout the U.S.
Es ID secundario, no government document. Así es. No es.
But it's not government.
So you can't open a bank account and you can't drive a car with those IDs.
So, entonces no se puede abrir cuentas o sí se puede.
O sea, en todos los bancos no las aceptan, en muchos sí.
And not all of them accept these kind of IDs, but some banks do.
But once again, that's not what Jose Orozco is told.
Con este trámite puede usted abrir cuentas de ahorro, poner el carro a su nombre, asegurarlo.
Solo puedo comprar un carro también.
Puede comprar un carro también.
Y registrarlo también.
It is trying to look like some type of official document.
Is this a scam? Deputy Attorney General Al Sheldon says the company is pushing the envelope, but making a point not to break immigration laws.
Well, there are no questions but that there are scams, and I will use the word, that are aimed at the immigrant community.
A community that Jose says can least afford to be victimized.
Makes me really mad because it's hard to see somebody, you work so hard for your money.
And investigators from the DMV say international driver's licenses really aren't even required in the U.S. As long as you have a license from whatever country you are from. The DMV says the company could face charges of grand theft and making false and misleading statements. A pretty big scam going on.
It sure sounds like it. Any idea how many people could be affected by this alleged scam?
No clue just yet, because many migrants are afraid to talk to the authorities about
Sure.
what does go on. When the woman did make the presentation, she did say that 35 people had made payments already that week. So 35 people at $800.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
All right, Fred, thanks.